So let me tell you, I've been hit hard by this heat. I suddenly have heat intolerance over 80 degrees, which is not very warm, honestly. So things have been rough the past few days. This is the first day we've been out here to walk in like almost a week. Hey, good morning. I am manifesting some really great and amazing things in my life right now that will be coming up on this channel, ways for you to get involved if you are interested. But I have been making a lot of choices, a lot of big life choices, and it is not always easy. In fact, when you get close to your goals, it gets really hard, and it starts to look like maybe things aren't meant to be. And so many times in my life, when things started getting hard, people in my life started saying like, oh, it's not meant to be, maybe you should stop trying. Like, that was a really common response, and this is coming from spiritual people. And that's not what I learned in the ashram. In the ashram, I learned that when things get difficult, you have to keep going through it. If you want to manifest this, you have the power to manifest this. Each and every one of us has the power to change our lives, change the world.
Hi there, good morning. Welcome to Starbucks. Thank you so much for choosing our store today. What can we get started for you?
Hi, I have an online order for Kodandi. Some of these decisions and life choices that I've been making have been really, really big and really difficult, honestly. And I anticipate that I will soon have more difficult life decisions to make. The idea that our lives are meant to be some preordained thing, that the decisions about our lives have already been made for us, that is a very Christian idea. And it comes through in a lot of, spirituality and New Age philosophy. In Hinduism, we don't teach that. Hinduism is so much more empowering, right? Even if you are born under a bad star, if you've got some astrological thing in your chart that's not right, there is so much you can do to remedy that and to change even the stars you were born under. We have this idea of karma, which so many people in the West have completely misunderstood. But what karma tells us is that we have the power to make decisions to change our lives and change our worlds at any point in time. We can change everything and do things differently. And if we do not get what we want and fulfill our desires this life, we have an infinite number of second chances of more lives we can take to do things differently. If you are trying to film a video and set up the shots and everything, you're not going to really have the opportunity to have mindfulness while walking in the woods. We came down to the river, this new little spot, and just want to experience the spring, the weather, the beauty of nature, and just have a little bit of mindfulness and meditation here, where it's just so peaceful and beautiful and green. There are a lot of things that do not really support mindfulness. One of them, of course, filming a video, but also substance use. You cannot be mindful and high at the same time. To be aware of your surroundings, to be present in the moment where you are, and just let existence happen. We often live lives that are very disconnected from reality, to be honest, with all of these things that we choose to use to distract ourselves, and ways that we get caught up in our heads about everything. Mindfulness is very good for slowing down when the thoughts and feelings get too much, coming back to what is present, what is real here and now, what is actually happening and not what we imagine is happening, putting away whatever is distracting us, and just having a moment or two. This was one of the most important first steps that I took when I was healing from PTSD. It was Eckhart Tolle's The Power of Now that really, really made a huge difference in my learning to be mindful and starting to heal my PTSD with mindfulness. It made such a huge difference when I was, just really out of it, dissociating, disconnected. Hey, this way.